Pain comes in all forms.
Narration.
You know, I especially like the part where you treated me like crap the entire night. That was fun.
Ironically, this is the same line Shonda Rhimes would repeat to herself while writing Izzy out of the show a few years later.
I usually just say Meredith and then you yell at me.
And then eventually you say something that's not profound or McDreamy and is actually pretty insulting, but Meredith is horny enough to let it pass, so sex ensues. Yep, not even 20 episodes in, and this show has already become predictable, even by soap opera standards.
I look fantastic. I shaved my legs.
Yep, fellas, if you want to know whether or not you're having sex after the date, sneak a peek at those lovely lady limbs at some point in the night. At least this is what every primetime soap has taught me, so I'm sure it's legit. Do they seriously expect us to believe that people wake up to a storm and then head to work without an umbrella in a city that rains basically half the year?
Fine. You know what, Alex? No, I'm not talking to you anymore.
If only that were true. Who wanted Alex and Izzy together in the first place? He has better chemistry with Addison, and Izzy has better chemistry with a ghost.
It's for my pain. My doc says it releases endorphins in the brain. It helps keep my pain at a manageable level.
This is a sin for every doctor in the U.S. who has someone come to their office asking for a porn prescription after watching Grey's Anatomy.
He asked for you. Take it up with him.
Or Dr. Bailey could realize this is a conflict of interest, and or Derek is possibly using his authority in very inappropriate ways. But just shrugging it off and not letting Meredith talk to her about it works too, I guess.
They never tell you in movies how much it hurts to get shot.
Do they have to tell you? I believe the people falling down in agony after getting shot gets the point across just as well, no?
Morphine 2 milligrams. Alex, this is my case.
Morphine 5 milligrams.
Nothing raises the tension up more between our feuding characters than some well-placed medicobabble.
Your wife is looking for you.
This is hard for me, Meredith.
Pretty sure being hard is what got you here in the first place, Derek.
Verna, you presented with lateral ST elevations and reciprocal inferior changes consistent with an MI, a heart attack.
Oh no! Izzy seems to be suffering from panoptic argo overuse, presenting as determinitis. Verna refuses a peck on the cheek from her husband, and if this isn't foreshadowing to a subplot about an affair, then this show isn't drama-ing right. Hey, it's me from the future, and yeah, I'm right, so this sin is for being predictable. Two people that don't like each other get stuck in an elevator cliche. Whoever installed the emergency lighting in the elevators did not give a damn about blinding the out of people. That beam is deadly.
What am I gonna do?
You mean?
Without my porn.
They let him continue to watch his porn? Where the I mean, what the is this hospital?
What did you two do?
Nothing!
Man, I wish these two assholes could make the elevator stop by using the Force or Magneto-like powers. Something in this show needs to feel like real life.
What do you think, I'm some kind of pervert watching that stuff in front of you?
Well, yes.
Christina would be surgical at TVSins.
I suppose we could try droperidol and diphenhydramine.
That put me into a coma last year.
And then the hospital was attacked by tiny shredder machines, which is why that very important information is missing from his file. No, really, that is actually part of the plot.
What am I gonna do?
Hold on.
You'll have to be more specific, Yang, otherwise he may hold on to his porny parts.
We're really gonna do this.
Perform invasive surgery in an elevator that, let's be honest, people have probably f***ed in as recently as this morning, and do it successfully? Yes, you are, and the ratings are loving it.
But be sure you don't cut into the longer heart.
How can I be sure of that?
You just have to be sure.
Oh, just be sure, you say? Good thing he took the Be Sure 101 class in med school. Karev, you can't just tease the back like that. You have to commit to the squeeze and do it in rhythm, man.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Cliche.
I'll need some lat pads, forceps, Metzen bums, and Satinsky clamps. Yes, you will.
But don't rush to get them or anything. Just stay there, giving George your looks of approval.
They were taking a shower together, soaping each other up.
But why can't McPornman do this himself? People can create imaginary sexual scenarios without anyone's help. The spank bank is always open for deposits and withdrawals, and the imagination is the key. Hell, he's watched enough actual porn in the last 24 hours that he can recreate that easily.
I'm touching the aorta.
Yeah, you are.
I want you to take your finger and plug the hole.
Or double bubble gum could work, if we're just throwing out ideas. I used a massive wad of double bubble to plug up a carpenter bee's hive entrance when I was a kid. I came back the next day and a massive bee was dead just outside the entrance. Pretty sure it died of a sugar high, but it freed all its little bee family from gum prison. Anyway, I'm convinced my childhood regret is a better story than what I'm watching now. 9 riveting seconds of medevac copter porn.
Watch the ritual, you'll see.
See what?
The moment it happens.
Yeah, and then this is all that happens. She just looks over at Meredith. I was expecting some cool magic or at the very least a dramatic back arch as the soul re-enters the body. She just looks like she's mad serious about approving a second helping of hospital pudding.
How long do you think it takes to retrieve a lost soul?
Better question, how long does it take for approval to allow open flames in a hospital? Just in case you forgot the Dr. Weber and Ellis Gray will they or won't they subplot from the past, because I know I sure as did.
Cardiomyopathy. Can you tell me what that is?
Yeah, Izzy, for sake, do you always have to jargon flex to the patient? It's almost like the writers want to prove that you're more than a pretty face with an easily discarded storyline.
Ted. Not just the neighbor you barely knew, was he?
I don't know what you're talking about.
But we don't have time to stretch out this mystery, so mere seconds from now, she will divulge the entire Ted backstory, revealing her love affair and somehow inspiring Izzy to address her own heartache. Now back to the other 54 relationship storylines, swinging over our heads like emotional torture pendulums.
We swore we'd never talk again about what we had together. It was going to always be our secret.
Grey's infidelity. Just in case Derek revealing his face once isn't enough for you, he does it twice.
Your choice? It's simple. Her or me.
That actually sounds pretty black and white, and a lot less gray.
I'll be at Joe's tonight, so if you do decide to sign the papers, meet me there.
You do you, Meredith, but fair warning, Joe's is where you get crabs. Also, earlier in the day, Derek said,
And a little understanding from you would be nice.
when explaining to her that signing divorce papers for an 11-year marriage was really hard. But one glance to her rival in the surgical peanut gallery and now she's marking territory? Are we rooting for her? Is she the one we like? Shot of the Space Needle to show we're in Seattle cliche.
You think he'll show?
He'll show.
Giving someone false hope while they drink tequila.
Why does this have to be so hard?
It's not hard. It's painful, but it's not hard.
Well then, you're clearly sexing wrong.
Jesus Christ, look at the organization here. Clockwise rim job, counterclockwise rim job.
Yeah, well, sometimes you like seeing the tongue go the other way.
People be like, I was there, comment on the video when it just posted. Fans be like, I'm a member, You can be a motherfucking member too. Get videos early, extra videos, bonus podcasts, swag discounts, and more. Click the Patreon link in the description or at cinemasins.com to take your sin to the next level.
You know, I especially like the part where you treated me like crap the entire night. That was fun.
What do you want from me? I'm trying to get out of here at a decent hour tonight.
Oh, you got a date?
You're gonna go to sleep, and I'm gonna have sex with your mother.
The shaman's late.
A wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to.
I love you. You complete me.
You had me at hello. You had me at hello. So pick me. Choose me.
You choose me?
Mom? Mommy.